Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honoring the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make... So Colorado's offense will take the first swing of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. You might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
The Jayhawks offense will take the field for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Van. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Third down play from the gun. Feeling some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he'd hope to pin them deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last possession, the early punt, losing track of the downs, whatever it was, they built a fireable offense. They better atone here.
I mean, that is unbelievable. That no one catches that? Like the first coach, the second coach, maybe a player. Hey, it's not fourth down. And they punted the football. I got nothing.
The only dude who liked that play call was the punt.
Analytics replaced with idiotics.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good Really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they got it at the 33. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. He finds his man.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard for these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, and making a catch.
He's got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the spot. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. He's going to run it. Going to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from the 50. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. To the air, it's Jordan. It's over down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
A little screen to the running back. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Buffaloes are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he left it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team. They look like it right now.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the run, it's Hendricks. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's loose. Afterburners coming. The 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes the catch. And he was so close to scoring with that one when he's shoved out of bounds at the 2. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And they get him down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, right chunk, Jayhawk.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
Buys a little time. Running to Green. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Throw it. By time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot to the end zone. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Got his man in the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feet. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Floating away. Makes his connection. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game,
they've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them. You're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming.
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Benches, pushes, and he's over it in for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
it's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively they're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn quick.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted in house, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes his shot. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play.
Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having a pass block every play. You've got to keep defenses off balance.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
That's caught. It's Hendricks. And the Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short game. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Jayhawks have taken it inside the 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Lost the throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's run out of bounds. A big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.